Hey, PT is 3 weeks away and your preparation has completed. Well, I think you must be thinking when I say preparation is completed, it never gets completed. That's what it is. So let's internalize that. The preparation I'm doing, it never gets completed. So it's time to take stock. It's time to really do certain protocols and time to ensure that whatever I have got is enough to clear this PT examination. This preliminary examination, as you would understand, is one which is mother of all examinations, they call it, because they can almost ask from anywhere, and nobody, when I say nobody, I mean nobody is ever fully prepared for this examination. So if you are chasing the nth source of information to really think that I will be fully prepared, that you're chasing too much. Stop chasing. That's my advice number one. Don't take new books. Don't take new material. Stop taking the phone calls that they've been telling that, did you read this? Did you read this? That is something which has to be stopped now. In fact, a few tools that I like you to basically use in the last 3 weeks. You must be, I'm sure, very worried about negatives. Negatives are the killers. And how much to attempt and how much to leave. These are the two basic questions which I always find people struggling when they're very close to the PT examination. Well, I would like to tell you about the negatives. One thing that we often do is that we solve the questions, and after solving the questions, we look at the score, and at best we see like which area of I'm poor in geography, poor economy, or not good at history, not good in this, and then stop there. I think I would like to invite today, for all the tests that you have done, please go back to all of them, and all the tests that you're going to do from now onward, please go back to each one of them and look at all the areas where you did negatives, especially the ones where you missed up between the two choices, two options. I like you to spend your time on those questions. This is one area which most of the students ignore. Ask your mind, what was going in your mind when you took this decision? You'd get an idea, oh, I overthought. Oh, I did not look at this word. Oh, I was too superficial in my analysis, and that is why it has gone wrong. I would like you to understand yourself, get a better understanding of your own mind and how it actually analyzes things to take an option. Spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes with every negative question that you have committed, and train your mind, play whatever was going in your mind when you were actually taking those decisions. And then you'll get to know that, hey, I think I should have not overanalyzed, or I should have not seen it superficially. I should have looked at this particular word, and then they are going to really, really change. Another thing, your mind would understand that when I'm making choices, whenever I make choices with respect to economy, or for that matter, current affair, or for that matter, geography, or history, or environment, it's going wrong. We already configured in a manner that our experiences with guessing and then making decisions are different, in the sense like some of you are good at making decisions on geography questions, some of you are maybe good at making decisions on economy questions. So you have to identify yourselves that most of my guesses are correct when I am actually doing it on economy. So let me make more guesses in economy. Second level that you would like you to see there itself, that within economy, there are two sets of questions. One is analytical, another is factual. So what my mind does better when I make decisions when it comes to analytical questions, I am better at analytical questions. Let your mind acquire that. And then if you spend time with the negative questions, you will get to understand that. This is one thing I would like to see as to what was going in my mind when I took decision. Was it overanalyzed or underanalyzed? Am I better analyzing in economy or geography or environment? Or I am better analyzing, or I'm better guessing in those factual, or for that matter, analytical? Know yourself. That's one part. Second, all of you must be leaving some questions, 10, 15, 20 questions that you may be leaving and you're not attempting. Trust me, there are some questions which you could have possibly taken. I like you to go back to those old tests that you have done so far. Look at the questions that you left and ask yourself that if I had taken a intelligent guess, which would have been the correct one? You would find that quite often that out of this 15 that you left, 3 or 4 you are able to guess it right. So mind learns that yes, I think I should have taken this guess. So this is two areas I like you to spend time on. The questions that you have left and the questions that you've gone wrong. And then through that, you get lots of insights and skill yourself to actually go for this examination in the coming weeks. And this is towards the end, I like you to acquire yourself, train your mind in. I would also like you to advise a couple of more things. Stay away from the naysayers. I mean, a lot of people that they say like, hey, it is not possible. Stay away from those negatives. In fact, I would also like you to tell you there's a naysayer sitting inside also. Please handle that. Say that, hey, you can do it. Everybody, when I say everybody, is little jittery. If you think that I'm less prepared, you're not as less prepared as you think. You think others are more prepared. Well, others are not more prepared to the extent that you actually think. So somewhere they are less prepared and somewhere that you're more prepared, you cross the line. And also, I must add, you should not take those CSAT paper lightly. I like you to do some practice, allocate some time, and then actually ensure that you have got CSAT questions are also taken properly. And apart from that, on the D-Day, I like you to ensure that you have seen the place where you're going to go for examination. You have planned it well as to how you're going to spend time between the two papers. And I would also like you to say that do this state effect back home. Although the same 2 hours that you sit down and then switch off your ACs or whatever comfort that you have got and sit in the examination-like condition and give the paper. These small things, even one more thing I always like to mention, stay hydrated. Stay properly hydrated. And if you are a nocturnal person, you sleep late, I suppose you should change your habit and start getting early, and then probably during those 2 hours that you are actually going to take this examination, start practicing back home. I'm sure these small things, they ultimately add up and then give you a good result. Trust yourself. I'm sure you have worked very hard, and I think if you are a little jittery, it is very natural. I'm sure on the day when the examination comes, you would definitely be able to surprise yourself with the kind of performance that you will give there. My best wishes always with you.